far as CS goes, it's 15-1 for Hound and 15-2 for ISSI. So not a convincing win, but they're going to go for another kill.
These tossbacks from ISSI are really making the difference, and this time Black is ready for the teleport in. He'll sprout How, and that's going to be your first blood, and it goes the way of the Wisp. So F5 will get his early boots up if he wants, or maybe.
Feeling great about that. ISSI will go for the build of strength, so it's going to be a treads build up from him.
Yeah, expect to see treads, maybe some sort of
Stampede
bottom lane stampede as they chase on Black. So Lich, Nuke here to follow this up, then a stop, double edge, will secure the kill. And Rabbit's always impactful since.
In this case, doesn't work out, and they do lose the Shadow Shaman, giving it 6 for 3 in favor of Vici. And I want to talk real quick before they move into higher levels about FY's skill build right here. It's actually pretty interesting because you almost never see the Wisp go for the second point in Tether with this kind of a matchup. The Overcharge allows you to go for the bottle heal. It swaps over to Addy Treads, Wisp overcharges, and you give him full HP and mana every single time. But we'll see if it matters now. Rabbit going in, gets the stun on FY.
Double edge, not quite low enough, but with the Ember Spear jumping in, the Searing Pains would be enough. Hal doesn't have a point in Sleight of Fist yet, couldn't get close enough for the chains to connect.
Almost split very effectively, but it's not enough to save the towers. On top and in mid lane, both towers will fall, and neither were denied. Sanchi taking a lot of damage here, he will go down. The Mass Servant Ward's not going to be enough to bring down Super alone, and that's going to require Rabbit to jump on in, actually overextending hard, and he will go down to the Mystic Flare.
He was so with the jam in from ISSI. Look at the dumps, the plays. How dropping low to this aggression, Tiny on the move. One more auto attack would do it. Another toss. The shield saves him. The avalanche, drum charge, not enough. He can't quite get in range. Meanwhile, the Centaur stomp comes on the backside, but he's still chasing down How. Is there edge? Tank that Fable Chain Frost. Now surrounded by the Bruce, but there's going to be a clap after this. Though he is surviving for now. The toss back down. Rabbit lives long enough. They get the kill on Black. They lose 2 of their big cores. It's up to Super and FY to carry them through this fight, and they'll do it in the end. They bring down 3 and they sound. ISSI in this fight, that's the question. He goes on to Super, is joined by Rabbit in this effort, then they Cyclone up the Tiny in the air. Needs the support of the Wisp to really get active. The Viper's still alive, though he's relocated out!
Wow.
Saved the buzzer by FY! But this might mean that ISSI is on. So he's been Cyclone, the Chain Frost stops bouncing as a result. There was nothing for it to bounce to.
One thing is that the Brewmaster prioritized stats over Drunken Haze, so even when the Manta style was on cooldown, they really couldn't control the Tiny. They could only control with the split, which, as we saw, has its weaknesses between the ulti cooldowns. So I think Haze priority should have been a bigger deal, and also we saw with the draft, the fact that Shadow Shaman and Lich are heroes that don't rotate